one of the messages that seem to be emanating from my colleagues and indeed from all the politicians is the message of apathy, the fear of apathy, the fear that the people of Barbados may not be as interested in politics and the political institutions as they used to be. I get a sense, Christchurch East Central, that there is something of a distance between politicians and the public. I get a sense that there is a distance between the people and our political institutions. And that is a conclusion that is easy to reach based on what I read on social media, based on what I hear from young people in this country, based on what I read in the traditional media. But it is my duty tonight, Christchurch East Central and Christchurch, to speak in defense of politics, to speak in defense of political institutions. Because if I'm a politician, I must be able to justify the activity in which I'm involved. Tonight I come to you to ask you not to lose faith in politics, not to lose faith in the political institutions. And I know it is often said to you that people have fought hard for the right to vote, and that you must therefore defend that right by voting. It is an argument that sounds good on the face of it, but it is an argument that can become weak when the political institutions and politicians fail the people of the country. It is futile to come and tell people that others fought and died for the right to vote and therefore you must do the same thing. If you don't see a reason to vote, I don't blame you. But it is my duty to reintroduce you to a cause, to a reason for voting. And it was only in 1951 that we were able to change, and when I say we, I mean progressive politicians, were able to change the content of the parliament. The parliament used to comprise planters, people who own plantations. And if people who own plantations comprise the parliament, they were obviously passing laws in their own interests. And therefore, progressive politicians who grew out of the riots in 1937 and who legalized trade unions in 1940, logically gave the majority of people in this country the right to vote. I want you to understand, Christchurch, that in 1951, you had to own a certain amount of land to have the right to vote. And therefore, the right to vote was reserved for people who had land. And the right to sit in parliament, the political right, was obviously reserved for the plantocracy.